members of the media and President, the National President, Deputy National President of the National People's Party, Honorable Dr. Sabali, the spokesman of the National People's Party and Minister of Information, on the whose docket we are here this morning to address party issues. The Honorable Lamin Kuitame, the Secretary of Media and Communication, Johan Kamara, the Secretary Strategy Research, Development, Content, Campaign Manager, Lamin Sam, National Women Mobilizer, Secretary Fundraising, Deputy Secretary Media and Communication, Lamin Sajani, Lamin Bah, Deputy Campaign Manager, Deputy Secretary Legal Affairs, Quartet members of the regional executive committee, chairman, or the secondary supporters, and members of the National People's Party, those who are present here and those absent. Good morning to all of you. We call this very important session to address key issues that are important not only to the National People's Party but to the country as a whole. Particularly of recent unfortunate comments made by the leader of the United Democratic Party, the name of Zimbabwe. We found those statements alarming as a threat to the socio-economic development of the country and the peace and stability of the country. We've also found that the statements are full of fallacy and are recipe of violence and chaos. Prepare for conduct the local government elections for April 14 and May 20 respectively. And as a party under the leadership of His Excellency President Adama Barrow, which is founded on the basis of democracy, respect for fundamental rule of law, and strict observance of people's liberties and freedom. We are concerned as a party, and that we intend to highlight those issues and as well proper solutions for that effect. Under the guidance of the spokesperson, the press conference will be held first. Then we will allow the Secretary Media and Communication to read the statement on behalf of the party, and then we will allow a brief comment from the first Deputy National President, Dr. Sabali. Then I will take questions and answers. On that note, I want to thank members of the media for coming, and also this all and sundry on behalf of the Secretary General and Party Leader, His Excellency President Adama Barrow. Very happy 58th Independence Anniversary to Gambia and hope that we will witness many independence. And as well, this is our first press conference. I also wish to, on behalf of the Secretary General of the Party Leader, the President of the Republic of the Gambia, and the Chief of the Gambia Forces, His Excellency President Adama Barrow, to extend our deepest condolence to the family of the Vice President, Dr. Father Ali Diouf, that we pray the Almighty Allah grant him eternal Jannah. He has been a man of wisdom who lived through his life, who has served his country with distinction as senior public or civil servant who was president for the climax of permanent secretary, as well as serving the international community and the second highest office of the country and the president, that he would say shape and drive the policies of government for an behalf of the president. So we want to extend our heartfelt condolences to his family and to the population. On that one, I will invite the Secretary for Media and Communication, Suleiman Kamara, to give a statement.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, welcome to the National Secretariat of the National People's Party. It is with great pleasure and honor that the National Executive Committee of our great party invite you to this crucial press conference. The National Executive Committee decided to organize this interaction and reflection with the press in response to the statement uttered by the UDP leader and the United Democratic Party that, if ignored, would mislead his followers and fuel a state of instability in the country. May we begin with the reconfirming the commitment of our party to the sacred ideals of peace, stability, national reconciliation, unity, and the continued progress, development of our beloved country, the smiling coast of Africa. The Ministry of Local Government and Land has received written complaints from the Council about alleged financial and administrative irregularities involving various amounts from $10 to $30 million, as well as critical staff matters. These reports were specifically received from Basse Area Council, Yanjamure Area Council, California Municipal Council, and Banjul City Council. These councils are currently besieged by internal squabbles and somewhat multi-science. Almost 2 months into 2023 fiscal year, a council like the Banjul City Council is yet to submit its annual budget for scrutiny by the ministry as provided for by the Local Government Finance and Audit Act 2004. A council like KFC has been without the CEO and the Director of Finance for nearly 2 years and are blocking oversight measures, including court orders and directives from the Local Government Service Commission to institute the proper redress. These circumstances have, among other factors, seriously negated the administration, developmental, and social service delivery obligations of the Council. The Ministry bears statutory oversight obligations over councils and have hence advised on appropriate measures to bring sanity in the local government administration. As a result, the activities of councils will be reviewed holistically without bias, with the objective of improving the governance and service delivery component of each and every council on standard footing. A fairer look at the terms of reference of the Commission is clearly indicative of the fact that the whole exercise at the end of the day is aimed at providing government with informed policy choices for effective local government reform, functional and physical decentralization. Any other opinionated consideration associating the institution of the Commission for Political Economy is a wishful assumption. His Excellency the President Adam Barrow is within his legal and executive remit in consonance with Section 200 of the Constitution of the Republic of the Gambia, 1997, to set up this commission. Be placed on record that no amount of political control or idle bickering will drain the work of the Commission or distract its commissioners from the task ahead of them. The government lends its total support to the commissioners and all the general public to remain law-abiding at all times. In pursuit of our purpose and drive for stability and greater prosperity for this small but great country, our party has taken note of the statement of great concern that were expressed by Honorable Seydou Dabo, leader of the United Democratic Party, in a political meeting held by members of this party in Gunjur on Sunday, February 12, 2023. We have noted with concern that the leader of the UDP had made remarks in Gunjur that may threaten the continued peace and stability of the country. It is a political high tide now, with local government elections to be held within the immediate horizon. We can understand the state of anguish, paranoia that has gripped the UDP leader and his party over their clearly diminished prospect in these elections. The inconsiderate and careless outbursts of the political leader in these delicate times cannot be taken lightly by all level-headed Gambians. The leadership of NPP therefore deemed it fit and necessary to join all peace-loving citizens to come out and condemn boldly for spreading words of fears and intimidation, the utterances of the embattled and clearly exhausted leader in Gunjur, which we intend to address in this press conference, is as follows. 1. That His Excellency President Adam Barrow wants to stifle the decision of the Supreme Court with regard to setting up a commission of inquiry to look into the financial malpractices of some local government authorities. We will stress here that this president has no time in his busy and highly delicate schedule to deviate from his executive role of managing the presidential affairs of this country and delving into the role of domain of the judiciary or any branch of government at any time. Number 2, Hussein Dabo decried the ongoing investigation process of the Finance and Public Account Committee in the financial activities of local government authorities, but this oversight role is part of the normal functions of National Assembly. And Alhaji S. Dabo, the Administrative Secretary of UDP, is the chairman of this commission, or of this committee. So in a sense, the coming of the Council to the National Assembly to answer questions has nothing to do with President Barrow. The whole country saw in the news the missing millions in the UDP control councils on the strength of the outcome of these preliminary investigations. It is within the limit of the President of the Republic to establish a commission of inquiry into such situations. In the Gambia, under President Barrow, the democratic space is boundless, and there is zero interference in the province of judiciary. This has been demonstrated on numerous occasions, and all of you representing your various media houses are witness to that. The UDP leader also said that the result of the coming election are not tabulated. If the result of the coming election are not tabulated properly according to him, they will announce their own results. This is quite unfortunate by trying to undermine the integrity of the Independent Electoral Commission. The party is a spent force and on a life support massive. This is manifested in the last presidential election. NPP is a progressive people's movement party, a party of peace, hope, and inclusiveness. Where all opinions are respectfully counted. Where politics of insult is shunned, as Honorable Halifa Sallah once said, people who insult have nothing to offer. This is a serious threat and the recipe for chaos and instability. His Excellency Adam Barrow will preserve the integrity, peace, harmony of this country, and he will not allow anyone to take the laws of this country into their own hands whenever decisions do not go their way. Gambian democracy has come of age, and we have nurtured and matured an independent judiciary to which everyone can seek redress whenever they feel their rights have been threatened. There is no witch hunting in this country. The president has no time to witch hunt any law-abiding citizen. He is fair and peaceful in all his dealings, and he will never be distracted in the course of his duty for this nation. He is astute, forthright, and focused on his mission to liberate Gambia that we all want. We will not be threatened or distracted in this. As Winston Churchill once said, if you want to throw a stone at every black window, you will never arrive at your destination. Number 3, the opposition leader also said that in his now infamous speech that whatever the civil government does in terms of diplomacy is exactly what his UDP will do. According to him, they will visit, they have visited foreign embassies to sell their agendas, whatever that may mean. President Barrow has established and maintained cordial and friendly relations with countries and multilateral partners of the Gambia. No one can enter by the back door to sow a seed of discord between us in their quest to settle non-existent political scores with the government and by extension the vast majority of the Gambian people. The message of His Excellency after his landslide victory in 2021 was all hands on deck to move the country forward through development agendas, programs of his government in addressing the daily works and aspirations of Gambians of all walks of life. Thank you very much.
I will now invite the Deputy National President, Dr. Demba Sabri, to make a brief statement.
Good morning, National Executive Members of the National Executive Party here present. Good morning to the press, and good morning to every Gambian. First, we want to congratulate His Excellency President Adama Barrow on the 58th anniversary of the independence of our dear country, and also his 58th anniversary of his birth. So thank you to every peace-loving Gambian. Our presence here today is necessitated by our love for the Gambia, and our love for NPP, and our love for His Excellency President Adama Barrow. But most importantly, our meeting here today is to respond to a statement that we found to be contemptible, to be reckless, to be dangerous, and frankly, grandiose. Made by this statement borders violence. This statement is on Gambia, and this statement is unacceptable in a peace-loving Gambia. So today, the NPP are here to make it extremely clear that the Gambia, under His Excellency President Adama Barrow, will be ruled by law and not by the wishes of a man. The statement made by Ousainou Darboe in Kombo South was long and rambling. However, I will break it down to very short and precise. In his statement, he threatened and used the word, "I am warning the president." Ousainou Darboe, you cannot warn His Excellency President Adama. In his statement, he declared that he may declare his own results come the local government election. Ousainou Darboe, if you do that, we will declare you a rebel. The only authority in this country to declare election results is the Independent Electoral Commission. No other man or woman, including him, Ousainou Darboe. So please, for the safety of our nation, the results of the local government election will only be announced, recognized by the Gambian people, only the one from the IEC and not from any individual. So, in his statement again, he also said that His Excellency President Adama Barrow does not have the authority, or he questioned his authority to establish a commission of inquiry. He is a lawyer for 30 years or more. Section 201 of the 1997 Constitution clearly indicated that His Excellency President Adama Barrow has the authority to establish a commission of inquiry into any agency which borders towards public interest, and that includes the local government administration. So His Excellency is within bounds to establish this commission. And we want to make it abundantly clear that these commissions will never have executive interference. These commissions will operate freely, fairly, and transparently, and their recommendations will be implemented regardless of the wishes of Ousainou Darboe. This statement is unfortunate for somebody who has been held as an elderly statesperson of this country. Gone to the level of being the Vice President of the Republic of the Gambia, can never imagine announcing his own results. This is uncalled for, and we are calling on all peace-loving Gambians to get out and vote for the party of their choice come the local government election and operate within the law. Because if you don't, as my party said before, it's either you obey the law or the law will consume you. And nobody will be above the law in this country as long as President Adama Barrow is president. There has been a lot of history with Ousainou Darboe and violence. And this is just the latest and the unacceptable one. Ousainou Darboe, when he was in government, he supported the fact that if you challenge the 3 years of President Barrow, he is going to take you to court. When he was out of government, he said that was the statement of Ousainou Darboe, not UDP president. This is inconsistent and unacceptable. And NPP remembered it very well. It was the same Ousainou Darboe that had running with the Public Order Act. And this he challenged in the highest court of the land. And he even challenged it to the ECOWAS court and he lost. That means that law is the law of the land and must be respected. Ousainou Darboe, when he was in government, he threatened that every teacher that protested will be fired. And when Ousainou Darboe was out of government, he said threatening teachers had the right to strike. Who is Ousainou Darboe? When Ousainou Darboe was in government, every court ruling was okay. Ousainou Darboe dismissed the Supreme Court ruling of our election victory. But today, he's rejoicing the Supreme Court ruling of Taliban. This is a country where you must obey. You cannot choose what to obey and what not to obey. The law is for every Gambian citizen, including party leaders, including ministers, including every government official. The law will be supreme. You cannot pick and choose what to take and what not to take. This is a country of equals, and we must all operate within the realm of the law. So, finally, I will advise the party leader of UDP, unlike the majority of the people in UDP who are peace-loving Gambia, and let's get this right, majority of the people of UDP are peace-loving Gambians who are minding their daily business within the realms of the law. But the statement being made by their party leader is unacceptable, un-Gambian and grandiose, and will not take shit. So today, we are calling on every peace-loving Gambian, regardless of the party you are, to understand that it is only Gambia we have. And the peace we have is the most precious commodity we have in this country. And we must all operate to maintain that peace that we have. His Excellency President Adama Barrow is the most peace-loving Gambian. He has respected the rulings of this court for entirety of his presidency. There have been cases which have gone against his wishes, but he has respected them because he is a man of law. So today, the National People's Party, under His Excellency President Adama Barrow, is advising that Ousainou Darboe withdraws his statement and also make it very clear to the Gambian people that Gambia must operate within peaceful existence. We must peacefully coexist and we must respect the law. And we, in the strongest possible terms, condemn the statement that was made by Ousainou Darboe in his rally in Congo South. Thank you very much.
members of the media if you have any questions. Yes, what's your name? Please, you tell us your name and the media that you represent.
I am Esaba from
Esaba.
one of the allegations supposed to be setting up of this commission is the timing. You just a few months away from the local government elections. Don't you think that based on that argument, like they have a genuine reason, and why have the government decided to set up this commission just a few months away from the local government elections?
Now, you know, government timing as the government is a continuous process. Government President Adam Barrow was elected in 2021. And if you are following proceedings at the National Assembly and also happenings at local councils, you realize that there are a lot of maladministrations, a lot of alleged financial malpractice. And that people have been complaining for a while now, but it came to light of recent when the Finance and Public Account Committee of the National Assembly continues to meet and to receive statements of accounts and activity reports from government departments and institutions, including the local authority, local council. And it is glaring that there is a need in the interest of public interest, in the interest of accountability and transparency, that what people have been complaining of millions of dollars missing in local authorities, and that following their appearance at the Finance and Public Accounts Committees, and as well as long-standing requests from the membership of those council for the Ministry of Local Government through government to look into it. And of course, there was audit which was carried by the National Audit Office and other auditors in various local authorities. It is now apparent that the government as responsible to the people to set up a commission. There are audits that also talks about probably just to set up a special audit committees, or probably because something comes to light of that nature, that magnitude, which can lead to a lot of corruption, economic crime, maladministration. So probably just set up an investigative panel. But President Adam Barrow, who respect due process and rule of law, decided to act in accordance with Section 200, Section 1 ABC of 1997 Constitution, that empowers him to set up commissions of inquiries into any matter affecting government departments, when you look at those subsections, including local authorities, and or anything that is for public interest. And because of that, he is empowered by the Gambian people in accordance with public interest to set up that commission. I disagree with people who say that it's witchcraft. The leader of the United Democratic Party, Wilson Dabo, indicated, and some other people, are accusing some public officials of course. And now that it is obvious in the public domain and public the National Assembly that there is alleged misappropriation, or we believe that there is some misappropriation of public funds or maladministration within our council, our local authorities, and that the only way that can unravel all those misconceptions or those allegations that are leveled against them is to set up an independent commission of inquiry in accordance with law. If the Ousainou Darboe, the authoritarian leader of the UDP, believe in fighting corruption, and the leaders of those various countries who believe in fighting corruption, and every Gambian who believe in fighting corruption, and the United Democratic Party's control council believe that they have been equal to the task. There's nothing to hide,